slide by you.
Okay.
Let me slide. Let the girl slide by you.
No, slide over to that.
Thank you.
Got it. No, I want you to do that now.
And y'all gonna be on the thing talking about.
Yep, they're
Wow.
right. They're right. They're right.
Right.
Good
Go by.
chicks up kind of way.
Right.
Chicks up kind of way.
We don't want to get one that way.
Not like that
No,
though.
not like that, Casey.
But I'm just saying, you know this word.
Yeah, that's right. People want to go viral for anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy, they shit that thing wrong cut.
Antonio, what's going on?
You
I
got a good
see
chick
you.
out there.
They're right. Y'all go ahead and tag and share, bring people in the room.
That's
Y'all already know
right.
what it is. Make sure you guys download the mobile app, 105.7 Phase mobile app. Make sure you're telling your friends to download the 105.7 Phase mobile app. Make sure you're going out to the internet site so that you can see all of what we offer our independent artists, what packages we offer. But today we have in the building that boy, Dirty Don.
Ah.
Definitely got that boy Dirty Don in the building. So I want to say that.
I'm here.
Present.
Definitely wanted to make sure y'all guys knew about Dirty because I mentioned about independent artists. So definitely go out there and make sure you see what we're offering our independent artists as far as our artist packages. Make sure you guys are following Zoe for unfiltered interviews for our small businesses as well as our filmmakers. Make sure you get in with that girl Mello, we want Mello and Mello Eccles on Facebook, we want Mello on IG for our independent artists interviews. So make sure you guys are tapping in with your girl Mello every Monday at 7:30. We have in the building, of course, y'all already know that boy KC.
That way.
That boy KC that way.
Yeah.
Nah. Bad Leo.
Right. And guys, I'm just trying to introduce the man as Breeze. Because he will have an opportunity to talk about everything he has going on himself when we get a chance to definitely dive a little deeper in those conversations. But Breeze got some really exciting stuff to talk to y'all about because we were really impressed. Definitely had never heard of what he has to offer you guys today when we get to talking about his entrepreneurship venture. Is that what we call it?
Sounds good to me.
That right there?
Yeah.
That right there.
But also too, guys, guess what? Y'all know we did open mic last week, right? So I want to do a spin block with our open mic with these gentlemen because then we're always having the women to chime in and talk about all the stuff that we talk about in reference to these topics. So what better way to have these guys, right, to have some reverse conversations on here today with the guys, right? And then we're gonna pivot and talk about what they have up and coming in their, careers.
So what all did you guys kind of touch on last week for open mic?
Last week, open mic, we kind of talked about work. Like, we talked about where a person can work and cannot work in order for you to live it. Like, why you laugh? Why you laugh on that? Okay. I love it.
So what were some places
So-
that you couldn't work and date somebody?
So I kind of talked about fast foods. And so yeah, I kind of talked about fast foods, and somebody kind of said about managers and supervisors and things like that. But I will tell you, I looked it up afterwards just to say from company to company, I'm sure it's different. as far as salaries.
Okay.
Because I actually looked at Smoothie King and their assistant manager don't even make $20
An
an
hour?
hour.
Oh.
And where that at?
Smoothie King.
That's sad. Yeah.
That's right.
It is.
So we think some of these fast food titles may
Yeah.
make good money.
But they don't.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It's a title, that's all it is.
These days, it's like you can't mess with title
With a- with a
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's right, absolutely.
But in hindsight, though, I mean, I understand though, like, if you said, you know what I'm saying, stand up for yourself, cause like, I'm a man that set a standard for myself, which I really don't. And to that, you know, fall stand for something for anything. But a lot of these people, like, are like outside, outside their means, like way out of bounds, and I'm gonna be real for real, I'm gonna go to Wilson and get you back in the field of cricket.
How about
Now,
that?
if you are strategically not on your game as a woman or a man, then you really can't be bringing it around about, you know, when bring home the shit.
I know that right, Jack.
It's gonna be 100.
I know,
I
people
can't-
are, that's
I
what
can't from the
I'll
bottom.
flip a burger.
I
And
have.
be the best
And I
flipper burger
I
in
did
the
what?
world.
Man, I've been a shift manager at McDonald's, KFC,
Yeah,
TGI
yeah.
Friday, and Hooters.
I don't play no game.
My early days, the early 20s, I'm
That's
42 now, I ain't
I
swearing
gotta
away
pay
from
my
all that.
bills.
But at the same time, though, like, I wouldn't even align myself to be with a woman who's materialistic. I wouldn't, a woman that wants me to be up in here, take care of her and
Right.
hers. Like, men, I'm speaking to the men right now from the men's perception.
Right.
Like, stop putting yourself outside of your stratosphere.
And that's
If
what
you
we
ain't
always
ready,
said,
if
that's
you ain't
right.
ready for that, then no, because like, I'm just being real
No,
talk,
no.
I ain't you bashing women today.
No.
But you know, y'all come with an already paid bill in a lot of cases. And sometimes I just don't want the combo, I just want it to work. So, no, for real. So in that aspect, I'm not gonna oversee my appetite. You understand?
That makes
That's
sense.
right, that's
They
right.
in,
It's real.
they in your,
It's
they
real.
in your lane. Exactly.
So
Stay
if
in
I
your
go,
lane.
right.
That's right.
That's what we've been
so,
saying.
So,
That's
but
right.
at the same time, women, like, if you know you are looking for a set standard, set structure, he has to have this, and all this other that they have.
Mhm.
You need to go be fishing for them foods that gon' line. And I'm not saying for that foods because this guys is ready to do that.
That's
That's
right.
right,
Not
that's
ready to do
right,
it. So
that's
you
right.
need to stop it. Don't be messing with it. Don't be flirting with the guy that ain't gonna, you know,
Yeah.
do that.
Cause you
Yeah.
wasting your time.
It's
You
wasting
wasting
your
your
time.
time
And then you
Yeah.
looking crazy when you get pregnant by him.
Okay.
And then he have a 3 pants and 2 pair of shirts,
Right.
two shirts
And
anyway.
you thought he had
Anyway.
and you thought he had something.
And
Come
guess
on,
what?
dirty.
He fooled you with them lady drop J's.
Yeah.
His cousin let him wear.
That's right.
Oh, he said that his cousin let him well.
That's
That
right.
way let him wear them.
That's
Them
right.
that way
And
shoes.
do that way,
Sure.
shoot.
But I hope
No,
grown
but
men
for
ain't
real
doing
though.
that now.
I
Because
don't know, but,
They'll judge him by that.
Women are
They fall
attracted
for
by
that.
the appearance of what they see.
That is
That's
Yeah.
right, but guys
Yeah.
are too.
Guys are too.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
the same time, a lot of guys just want to hit male anyway.
That is
That's
true.
right.
Yeah.
The women be the one looking for, you know.
Right.
No. Some women, well, okay, she wanted a one night stand, she cool.
Right.
They're
But
right.
the overall trajectory of them, they looking for somebody
That's right.
that's gonna come step up to the
I
plate
agree.
and all that. And we ain't on all that. We don't even care. I personally don't care if I don't see you.
Yeah.
It depends on
But
what
if the
mindset the man
But see,
has,
guess
right?
And everything starts with the mindset. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, dirty,
Talk to me.
cause you need, and Breeze, don't sit over there quiet now.
All right.
I'm trying to get this thing straight.
Now,
What the back is, talk to me.
Right,
What it
right.
do?
Right, so
Yeah.
Breeze, you mentioned about standards, right? So I say that to say, all right, we're not going to exclude fast food restaurants from being places that people cannot work. This is what I said on last show. Don't look like this. If it was your last of your last of places that you had to go, I can go for that. But why is it that a man mindset would be just to go get a job at McDonald's at 40? So you mean to tell me your mind don't,
Okay,
your
listen.
mind don't allow you to think bigger than just going to a fast food restaurant as your first option to go get a job? That was my point.
Now, and I feel that point, and I'm gonna see that point and raise you this. Like, you can't do battle with where his mindset is. This is why, like, if a woman doesn't walk in the light of a phenomenal woman, I can't respect her. So
That's
therefore, I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do battle with your destruction of, you know, it's called self-esteem.
That's
I'm
right.
not here to make you happy. I'm coming here to add and contribute to your happiness.
Right.
That's right. But like you said, now I'm not trying to change your
Right, and
mind.
I'm not trying to
That's
do
right.
battle with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
right.
in the essence of that, like, I'm not here to say nobody. I ain't Dr. Phil or none of that.
That right, Bree. That right, Dirty.
I
Talk to him, Daddy.
Dr. Feel good for a minute.
Talk
But
to
somebody
him.
to be with that with me. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So listen up. Now when we know, I'm talking about like the red flags, they are so important.
Absolutely.
But I tell y'all now, red
Me
flags
too.
are
Me
so
too.
important. Now see, a woman look past the red flag cause the light reader.
Right.
You see what I'm talking about? Now a lot of these guys have matchbox brains. I'm just telling you now. Listen,
Come on, Dirty.
they're enclosed. I've been there. I ain't speaking on nothing that I ain't experienced.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been there.
Okay.
I thought at one point in time going to the block and flipping the QP, but boy, I was him.
Yeah.
I was so far from him.
Yeah.
What's the matter? I'm just me. I just what's the matter? So then, after making some mistakes with my own destruction and then making bad mistakes with the choices of women. You know what I'm saying? So then I had to sit there and see, I got to go to God, not to me.
Yeah, God. You gotta let God take charge.
So as I started praying, I started preparing. What's the matter? And when you start making those preparation, you gotta leave now off your own understanding, because you know, remember now your own understanding got you here this far.
Right.
So I'm afraid to leave on God understanding. I don't know why we do for you here, but I know what you got to do.
Amen.
Talk to him. Speak on this. That's all I speak on.
Talk to
Now
him,
listen
Dirty.
now.
I love it.
Come on, Dirty.
Yeah,
Right.
So this point in time now, I got to gradually grow and I'm gonna start making some grown man decisions.
That's
right.
Even if
There we
it's
go.
putting out friends,
There we
family
go.
members.
All that.
You know, I like Keisha and them. They be bagging it up, but they got the bag up waiting for me now.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And then when God started to manifest his manifestation in and around and all through your life, you gotta let them people stay where they is. They got you at that point right now.
That's right.
I see it, the mindset goes to going now. And you know again that that boy ain't have but 3 pair of pants and 2 shirts.
How many pair of pants?
3.
That's right.
Okay, and how
And
many
then
shirts?
here we go. Here we go trying to.
And you know,
So that's
Yeah,
five.
right.
Ain't no need. Because you already know that.
You got 2 kids. Listen now.
Okay.
You got 2 kids, and a lot of them, they work at McDonald's.
Y'all
So
tune in, man.
really can't be them kind to say that, you know, you can't mess with the
I
no
feel
kind
it, baby.
of standard. See what I'm saying? Now, if you work at McDonald's, you gonna sit down, the government takes care. I'm just being a humble. That's what it is. So, and it be no kind.
They're right.
You
The
know,
standard
kind.
that you want for a man, you need to have as a
You
woman.
for your, as yourself.
That's
Cause you
right.
can't, how you got standard for you, and then you gonna look down on where I work at, baby, and you know
And you sitting at home.
That's the matter.
Right.
And they skimming and scamming, now they ain't even going to McDonald's no more.
That's what they
They
do.
sitting there skimming and scamming.
No,
they do.
And the
Uh-huh.
skin.
Man, them girls say they got it for the low at the house. All you want. I want part of it. I want no part. If it didn't come from a manufacturer, like you got no barcode on it, then you can't sell it to me. So, I mean, long story short though, I'm just saying though, we got to be careful, we got to be mindful.
Right.
The proper preparation prevent poor performance, it prevent poor results, and then you can't be no bad man, nobody but you. That's yourself.
They're right.
You're right.
But see, that's
Talk
when it
about
comes
what you
down
feel.
but having conversations at the gate. And I think a lot of people are afraid to do that.
Very true.
I think that a lot of people are
The title, I
afraid.
ain't gonna stop you. The
Uh-uh,
title.
go ahead.
Once we can be sexting, texting, and keeping it like everything. We talk about it wide open.
Mhm.
And then we just say, any of that title. That girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, that title.
Right.
Now everything becomes secluded. Everything top secret. We need the secret service because they don't be as open as they were when we were just friends, we were just kicking.
But see,
Now,
that's why I think people
expectations.
go wrong, because then,
Yeah.
you should be open to having all of these conversations at the top of the friendship,
I mean,
because it's level.
I done seen Amanda the same conversations I have had with a woman at the
Mhm.
friend level that I have allowed to become title wise.
Mhm.
Now, she mad now about them conversations. Now you weren't mad about those conversations, how I feel, and then listen.
That's right, but then that's on her, like you said.
But then now I'm subjected to the scrutiny of you fooling me.
That's right.
Right.
I'm-
See what I'm saying?
But I-
Now I done left more than I done addressed, cause I keep a pair of rollerblades on, I've been to corner on you, I can all with you know that.
I mean,
That's right.
Oh, he on fire.
What,
I
I'm just, cause
I agree.
man, women can take you away your freedom. Why no
Well, you
freedom?
think they
I
can?
ain't messing with nothing finna take away my I 42 years old, no criminal background, education, I got my own business, I come from this program. I'm not finna let you play with my freedom.
That way.
So let me ask you this.
You know what they doing to the black man? I don't need you to help them. Come on.
okay,
I
let's go get the question.
So let me ask you this. So as you elevate, right, you looking for a woman that elevates, that's elevated, right?
Hold on,
Mindset.
guys,
You
hold on,
already
we
doing
got to
the
let Joe
elevator.
ask
Right.
the question.
Go ahead. No, just
Okay.
being a woman.
Now, I mean, I agree.
Go
I
ahead.
agree. But I think sometimes where men go wrong, right, is because they're doing the exact same thing you were talking about that you were doing when you were younger.
Yeah.
But some men are older doing the same thing, right? So I look at a woman and she may meet the outside criteria, right, of what I'm attracted to. But substance wise, she's not where you are mentally, financially, spiritually. But guess what? Dudes will do the same thing. Y'all will lay up with this girl, knowing that she's not ready to, knowing that she's not the one that you're going to take to that next level or give a title to. Then you mess around and have a baby with her, then y'all married.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
that
And
goes
the next
to-
girl got to deal with the foolishness between you, Bunquisha,
yeah.
and your
Okay.
other
Wait a minute,
girl.
Derek.
Go ahead.
Let me
Talk
tell
to
you. So, to your point, that was Silver Spoon's question. So we'll go to that, we'll go to KC, then we'll go to Breeze. His was, before we got off, he says, why are people sleeping with people you know you don't want to be with?
That's the point, my point.
We've been doing it for 10
But,
years.
that may true, but as far as adults though,
As
we are grown
Yeah,
though.
you gotta make different
You got to make
decisions.
different decisions. We all as women, we all
But
as
it's different scope
men.
for different folks.
But-
and
but
that's
then-
why the
but then
Rose
that's why-
brand is going up.
So that's why
Right,
we'll
that's
come
what
down the line.
There you
Go
go.
ahead, Derek.
Dirt right.
What's your point?
I'm
What's your?
just
He
saying,
said
though,
that white
like,
road brand going on.
I'm just saying, though, I'm
Exactly.
saying, like, okay, we grown, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
let's
So
talk
we
about it.
should be able to say, have consensual encounters on whatever level.
That's right.
Are you
And
saying
still
that?
understand,
Mhm.
and still understand that we're both not even real. Cause what if you just out of a relationship and I'm out of a relationship, we both in the healing process, and we just want to mingle and mind.
And that's okay,
That's
but
right.
are you
So
saying
communication,
that? That's
There
it.
you
That's what I'm telling you.
There you
They
go.
ain't
That's
talking.
it. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying.
Somebody-
You're right.
Cause let me give you
That's
some breakdown.
right.
Let me, this here from the soul.
You're
right.
Y'all for real though, cause this from the soul. I met my baby mom.
Okay.
Now the essence of a woman I love, my mama raised me, my grandmama raised me to love everything about a woman, to never be a fool. So I asked any woman before, if you got kids, I ain't no problem, but if you associate and line yourself to with your baby father, if you do it, I mean, it puts me in perception on how I'm gonna deal with you. Cause I ain't finna get embottled and y'all intertwined, and you know, sometimes they never let them go.
That's true.
Yeah,
Sometimes he ain't letting her go.
That's right.
So I need to know what's going on.
Mhm.
You tell me, no, I don't associate with woo. So again, I'm going home collecting the check, bringing the check home to a household where at this time, I don't even have a child. You got 3.
Mm.
Now I tell you the whole time, I don't even want no kids. I don't want no kids. But you steady, okay, so I made the decision, but still I get comfortable. I'm thinking that at least we on the same page, even if we ain't on the same chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause you gotta at least be in the same book to make it make sense.
right.
What's the matter?
You ain't on the
So
same
the
shelf,
book,
be in the
I
same
find
book.
out, listen, y'all, we pregnant. Speed it up, we pregnant. My
Okay.
first time ever having an accident on purpose or intent, pregnancy, internet. So I'm running bath water, I'm rubbing backs, I'm cooking food, talking to the baby. I get a ding from my music page from her boyfriend, or her baby daddy, current girlfriend. Do you know her and him still woo and woo? Now baby, I had told you in the first year, y'all do that.
You
Right.
said no.
That's right. Now my child is subjected to a broken home because I know what I'm finna do is get up and leave. And now he's 3 months, not even born yet, unborn.
Mhm.
So I'm already know preparing to prepare myself to get the hell on out of here. Cause I can't. It's best for me to leave because I know my child gonna watch me load and really hate his mom.
Mhm.
Because I thought we was a team. I thought we was partners.
Because I asked the questions
From
in
the
the
beginning.
beginning.
You understand
Right.
me? That's right.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
We still could have kicked it. But she knew I was gonna have stipulations on how I address myself. You wasn't gonna get the man that you ended up getting.
That's right, that's
Because
right.
if you still intertwined it, baby,
Yeah, I know how to play my role. Exactly. That's
So
right.
again, communication is key.
Communication
And now I'm
is
stuck
everything.
where my child to be 7 years old, now I have to go do battle with even seeing them. I'm like, it don't make no sense. The communication has been there from the door, and I was doing it, but when, they'll keep what they don't want you to know.
That's
or
right,
what's right.
that's right.
That's right.
Man or woman, now.
That's right.
I
It
agree.
ain't no just one
I
way
agree,
street.
no, I
You know what
agree
I'm
both.
saying? So
Yeah.
again, now the hoopla that blew up all because the lack of communication, people want to control the situation, and they only worried about them, they ain't worried about us and we. So get away, it's gonna take a little bit more time now for the next whoever to step up, to show me that you should be around here with me. Free and a foe, they need to show you every day with no days off, that they should be in your airspace. I let go, you got something to say about it?
Okay, I love it. So y'all don't get quiet out there.
I like
Don't get
it.
quiet.
Talk to me,
That's right.
Everybody is that?
That's right. So Casey, it's on you. So why are people, the question is, why are people sleeping with people when they know that they don't want to be with them? That's the question.
When they don't, say that one more time?
Why are people being sexually active with people that they know they don't want, a future with or something to that nature?
Yeah, like Dirty said though, they've been doing that for years, man. And it's a lot of lust going on around here these days. You feel me? I don't just wanna, we grown, right? I don't just wanna, get a thrill off. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that they don't want to be with that person, that they don't want to see them with another person.
Lack of accountability.
Let me ask you this, Breeze, it's
Yeah.
on you. What's your answer to that before I make my statement? I
Oh,
asked the
yeah,
question.
I'm inviting folks to let them know that we on this deep conversation over Mike
Okay,
Mondays.
okay,
With
over
them
mic.
out the Queen and Zodo,
That's
so on
right.
the flow.
That's
And
right.
we're gonna keep it all live with my man Casey.
That right.
Y'all, it's on
I'm
y'all.
saying?
They
It's
do
done, don't you know, not very young.
Dirty don't talk like he is, Casey. So why do you think people sleep with people that they know they don't want to be with?
Well, my reason of it being is the fact that the world is based on sex, alcohol, boom world. So people just doing it, first of all, just to have fun.
Lust,
Put marks and check marks on the I hit list.
right.
There's so many different reasons.
That's right.
But
That's right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The world is real freaky right now. You know what I
Right.
mean? People trying to get their freak on to take their problems off what they got going on.
Right.
So when you're sexy, boy, what you ain't thinking about nothing but sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The problems and all that. That's on to the side.
Right.
That's over there to the
That's
side.
Love ain't even love no more. Relationships is relationships. It's not. They don't even mean the same no more because people play with it and act like it's nothing. Like the day a big mama and them, where you see granddad and them raised 11, 14 children under one house, no matter
Right.
what, they kept their business together and all that. When you can go there and do a borrow a cup of sugar,
Right.
man, you can't do that no more.
Yeah.
We're not in the essence of that world no more, and you gotta stop letting people play with your time, energy. and
But
effort.
that's what I was finna say too. That's what was gonna be my question. Do you think that it's more so that people, yes, it has happened for the longest we can think of it. However, do you believe that people are not really having conversations enough for us to make those decisions to say, hey, this is something that I want to go down this road with this person long term. So with that being stated, we miscommunicate. Everybody is in their feelings of what they feel. I like you. You're attractive. Guy or girl. So we're leaning on emotions as opposed to taking a step back and saying in our mind, because I always have to go to say mindset. If you take a step back and say, as a woman, because we gotta understand that guys are going to, most, I ain't gonna say all, if you're gonna give it, they gonna take it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Most. However, for women, do we not take time out to say, okay, let me take the time and get to know him, and in those times that I'm getting to know him, if his conversation is always geared towards sex, your body, or something that gives that conversation, why are you entertaining them?
I agree.
Who you asking that for the lady?
I-
No, yeah,
that's
why
all
are
it
you
is.
even entertaining
So
them?
Michelle
Did you hear
said, she said desperate is real.
I was just saying that it is because a lot of these women don't even know what they want.
There you go.
I'm 2.5 in 2.5 seconds into a conversation with a woman I know I can't talk to you no more.
That's very
That's
true.
right, that's
very
right.
You don't know what you want, and
That's
you
right.
thinking that your cleavage up to your neck and your butt cheek showing is supposed to be, you know.
But I will ask you that, do you think that there are different class of women that have a different thought process?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I agree. I think
That's why-
as everybody evolves, right,
Right.
your mindset evolves. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. Because it depends on where you are in your life and what you're looking for.
That's
So
right.
if I'm looking for a one night stand, I'm okay if you telling me that's what you want to do. And if we have the conversation and I make that decision, then that's fine.
Right.
But if I'm looking for something more in depth, then again, the same thing applies. I need to be having a different conversation with you from off
Oh,
rip.
real, so you don't waste my time
And
and
I
I
don't
don't
waste
waste
yours.
But
yours.
it's also about, I mean, you know, it depends on, you know, how many people manifest through that storm. A lot of people, storms leave them torn and depleted,
That's
and
true.
they never
Yeah.
get healed, and so hurt people hurt people.
They
You know what I'm
do.
talking about?
They do.
Hurt people, like they gonna make bad decisions and things of that nature. And then the people who are normally the genuine one that are always putting their heart out there and the emotion on the sleeve, you always be the hurt one. The cycle continue to make the same perception because you don't get away from learning. You know what I mean? You don't never learn from your mistakes, and you still leading with your open heart. And you got like again, y'all gotta become hard body, hard nose, stand down. Hey, I just let Earl mess me up. My income tax shit is your. How you gonna do the same? But somebody can't do that, man.
Right. Again,
And it's the same thing I tell my sister, my niece, or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
It's real talk.
And that's why I say about men, if you know that you wouldn't want your niece, your sister, your daughter to go through the things that you would put another woman
But see,
through,
as men, we
then
gonna
why
feel
would
like
you-
we gonna give our niece, our cousin, and our sister the game.
They're
But
right.
somebody that
Right.
should protect you, that's your protection shield. You know, don't with me, like, don't go associate with me.
But
like
why
that.
not protect our sisters
But at the
though?
same time, sometimes they don't protect themselves. Then
No,
like, a lot
man,
of
that's
our
it. I
sisters.
would-
Oh,
That's
wait.
right. I would agree.
Again, please, and I'm heavily passionate on that. Like I said, the world already against the black man, and I see this again from another vision as I have upgraded and evolved. There's a lot of sisters still out there to tell brother down. She may have it me as with her third
That is
nigga
very
that
true.
did.
That's
I ain't
true.
got nothing to do with that, baby. I tried to help you. I tried to get you game. I tried to, you know what I'm talking about? Show it to you. A lot of these women don't want that, and
Yeah, a lot of them
but
don't want it.
Here go the bad thing. Here go the bad thing. Here go the bad thing. Then it messes up the whole thing for the women who are good women.
It does. I would agree.
See what
I
I'm
would
saying?
agree. I would agree. The women with those, I don't want to say the women with, the women the women who are not where that are not healed, one,
Right.
and two, that are not sure about what they want and how they want it. They do mess it up for
Yeah,
the
they
good
do.
women.
The good women.
Because just like you were saying the other day,
But
why
you
you
can't
feel
mess
like
it
you
up for
finna,
me.
I mean, I agree.
Now,
Because you have
people
certain
understand it.
standards.
Right.
That's
Right,
Right.
and I
Again.
think women and men should have them.
That's
Because
right.
you're
How
not
many
coming to
men
my
are
house
bringing
while
home
I'm
a
at
check
there.
every month? I'm talking about bringing home a check every week, every 2. How many? I'm talking about in this era. And those that are still have that heartbeat like me, grandmama and them, big mama and them, and I respect it. But you might be bringing it home to a woman that is worthy of it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
You got to look at the overall trajectory of it. It's a lot of women that they screwed that up to the point where brother don't even want to help a sister now like that no more. I'm just being a money because she got an angle. She got an agenda. She mad cause Robert Earl and them that did something to her. I ain't done that.
But there it is, but there it is.
Talk to me.
I'm with you. I'm with
Please.
you that you ain't did it. You ain't that guy that made her bitter, that made her shut down. And we got to go through our feeling stage
Mm-hmm.
in order to be a different us, in
That's right.
order to want something different. I say that to say, I hear what you're saying, but I think when we talk about the type of women or woman that we're referring to, I think a lot of women have gone through something. I think a lot of women have gone through something. Hurt, trauma.
Amen.
Traumatized.
Yeah, and we'll get there. But what I'm saying is to the fact that if you heal enough, the type of man that would attract you back then should not be
But
the
the
same
same
man
type
But
that
them the
attracts
same one that they,
today.
the
Cause
same.
that's me.
But
The
listen,
same
though.
man I would talk to back in the day
Yep.
could never have a serious conversation with me, but in order for me to be talking about a marriage,
Right, them
That-
women are
that-
healed.
But listen,
so
though.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
85% of those women still make the same decision. They
I
go
agree.
back for the
That's
same.
right.
Because you're not healed.
And guess what? Then you gonna come over here with a brother like me who ain't going for none of that.
Right.
Gonna
You
sit
ain't
you
gonna
down,
be-
gonna
that's
sit you
right.
down and say, hey, look, we ain't gonna be able to do this.
You're right.
And they ain't you to a brother that gonna sit them down, cause I communicate all the way through, all the way to the front door. The same way I came in, I'm gonna communicate with you all the way back out that same door, cause baby, this ain't gonna work. It
It ain't
ain't,
gonna work.
and they don't understand it.
I agree, and I think it goes for men too, because me and you guys will come into relationships too, and y'all talk to me out there if I'm
Cause y'all
wrong.
ain't saying
Cause
that.
y'all
They
ain't
come
saying
in
why
over
today.
here. They come in over here.
Yeah,
But we
okay, well,
can't see
tell them
them.
we can't see them over here.
That's right, so they
You
need
come
to
in
come
on
on,
Talk
they need to
Queens.
come over to Talk Queens
got
and put
somebody-
those things in
Yeah.
the comments.
So
Tell them to
come
come
on.
on over to Talk Queens and
If
put
they
in the
come in
comments.
talk, Queen, give
Come
me a
on.
comment.
Get in the comments. And so my question is, women have to heal, men do too, because I've been in conversations with guys, and again, just like Dirty was just saying, if you've been through woman after woman that has tried to scam, got an agenda, and not there for you genuinely, and then when you do meet somebody genuine, you don't know how to react to them.
All right.
You don't know how to treat them because you so busy looking for what their angle is because what another broad did.
Right.
So I believe both parties, you got to heal and communicate in order for you to be able to move forward. Because like you said, if you still dating the same kind of dude that you were dating and to go for a man too, if you still out here looking for one cohesion,
Right.
and all you looking for is the physical, and when she open up her mouth, she can't help you, she can't elevate you, then you need to turn around. I
And
don't
look
care
at you,
what it look like.
it's a self-reflection.
They put on their finest and threes and go to the top notches of clubs to go find the same
I
bad
believe it. I believe
I'm
it.
trying to tell you now.
I believe it.
But that way
And
it
then
goes
you
back.
mad when
And
it
that's
don't
both sides.
work. That's both sides.
That's both sides.
I would
They're
agree.
both sides.
And
And
if
both
you
sides.
have
I agree.
conversations, and I'm not saying that people don't lie.
Right.
I'm not saying that, but people can only put on the facade for so long.
Real talk.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I say it's no days off.
That's right.
There's
Right.
no holds barred. Every day you gotta show me that you should be around me, breathing my
Absolutely.
airspace. I don't know what it is.
Absolutely.
But here go the thing that I hate though. Men that have standard for themselves, the internet world, because like I said, I'm not of the world, I'm just in it. But the internet world wanna deem us men with standard as sassy. Girl, you wanna jump off the net, go
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
just,
that
we,
is,
yeah,
that
we
is.
just,
You know?
you're right.
I
I'm just
promote-
saying,
I
but you know
promote
that
a man
internet
to
world
have
is
a
what
standard.
gets their mind.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
agree.
So now they looking at any man who,
Who
who
got
got,
the standard?
now you, no,
You're
not
right,
doing
and I ain't
me.
mad at you, Dirty,
No.
because if more
Right.
men, and if you ask them, they have no clue.
That's
What
right.
are your standards? What do you want in a woman?
That's right.
What are your boundaries? And most times when you ask a man, they
Don't
can't,
They can't even
Again,
answer.
again.
I would challenge all men to have some standards,
Man, if
because
you ain't got
then
none,
maybe
you
you
ain't.
wouldn't keep making the same decisions or
That's the only way
looking
you
at
gonna
women.
learn. So that's the only way you gonna learn that this ain't what I'm going
That
for.
is right.
And a woman too.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
I
these
agree.
women don't have no standard, they don't know their worth, they don't know their value, and they really desecrated it from that bad decision.
I agree.
And by the time you get to me, baby, you done have who
I
you
ain't
with.
got time
I'm
for
straight.
it. I'll be by myself.
That's what
before
I'm talking
I
about.
get
That's
there.
what I'm talking about.
I
So
ain't
again, though, I mean, I feel everything you're saying, but if people was communicating out loud, not try to hide things, just be openly, cause like what they would take from you, man or woman, it would take away from you your right to make the decision if I want to with you or not.
That is right.
And I don't
That's what we've been
appreciate
saying.
that.
That's right.
That's why I hate to say that. That's why I
now,
hate my
KC,
baby.
hold on,
Talk to
KC
me.
and Bree, we need y'all in the discussion, not sidebar. We
We
need y'all in the
Y'all talking so
discussion.
much, we can't get none in.
Let Bree hear what I said, let's go down the line.
All right.
I didn't
But
say
then
it.
when she give it to y'all,
That's
y'all
right,
ain't responding.
that's
So
right,
that's why I'm
that's
trying to
right.
say,
It
That's
ain't
real.
going like
So
that.
let me ask y'all this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question. Bree, I'm gonna start with you then.
Yeah, start with me then.
Do an alpha woman need an alpha or beta male?
Well, needs is a whole other.
Well,
ballgame.
you know, what do you think? I agree.
Yeah.
Do the match.
Should she date?
Should she date? So we're not say need, but
Right.
we'll take that out of the equation.
Yeah.
What do you think is the better fit? A alpha male and an alpha woman, or a alpha and beta? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts is, they say opposite attract.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's two alphas, they're gonna be a whole lot. You know, so you got alpha male and an alpha female.
Mhm.
That's too much power in one role, cause the female gonna want to, want a male to bow down to her role, and
Right.
vice versa if they alphas. You see what I'm saying? But in reality, they should go together real good. In reality, in the real world, I mean, they should go together real good. But for us, as you know what I'm saying, as blacks, that's a kind of hard decision to make because of how people actually, as we see, you know what I'm saying, when how people interact and how they do with each other, we don't see the alpha against the alpha. They more bashing than anything.
I would challenge you to say, it depends on where that alpha woman is, and it depends on why she's an alpha,
A
okay?
submissive alpha.
Bingo, because sometimes we're placed in that alpha role by choice, not by because I raised my hand, right? I'm the breadwinner in my house because it's only me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, and I've had to be the only person
Got to be that
be
dog.
there all the time.
Right.
But don't get it wrong, I want to take that cape off. I
Right.
want an alpha male to come in and be like, hey, set your down.
And it's only
You know what I
gonna work
mean?
with a.
And it's only gonna work with an alpha male because if you're not, I'm gonna run slap over you.
Right.
And that's just the
I'm a
truth.
big
And
dog.
it's not because that's what I want to do.
Right.
It's just because that's what I've been put into, that's what I've had to do
Right.
for
That's
forever.
what it is.
So if I got to lead you and you supposed to be leading me.
Right.
No.
And so I go back to what I said. That's how it's supposed to
That
be.
is how it's supposed
But
to be.
that's not how it goes. That's
I
why a
agree.
lot of people are we're not together because of that same reason right there. Because you want a alpha male, right? Because you're gonna run over.
Right.
But how many times do you want to actually run across a real alpha male to really come take over and get with you?
That is very true. It's
Re-
limited.
It's
Very
limited.
limited.
So I mean,
Very
you want that.
limited.
We all got want. We want it.
Yeah.
But actually being there and being in that space with two alpha being together as us, oh man.
So again, I beg to differ.
That's
it's
Wait a minute, they
sometimes-
go to KC, and
Okay,
then
go
we're
ahead.
gonna come to
Go
you.
I'm just sitting right here, y'all, I'm listening to y'all.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I
Let
got
go,
it.
let go.
I beg to differ. I want an alpha woman. I want an alpha woman that's submissive to know her lane, and I'm gonna treat her in a phenomenal light, and she's gonna walk in the essence of being my
Oh, yeah.
queen. Now, if you get that, then that woman, you a provider. I'm talking about you a general, you a leader with no days off. That woman's gonna become submissive. She gonna control everything.
I'm
She
telling
gonna
you,
follow
you
behind
better
everything.
believe
It's gonna be
it.
that.
'Cause you-
Anything else that y'all thinking about is
We don't wanna do that.
GPS.
You
We
know
don't
what
wanna
I'm
do
saying?
that.
He want
I'm
that.
trying to tell you. So, one,
But that's what I'm
be
saying.
like
An alpha woman
Like
don't
the-
wanna always be the alpha.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
No,
don't want
I'm
to?
saying we want this. But the question was
Oh,
the question was
will they match?
would they match?
I feel like she will.
The right
And I
to-
said they
This
will.
woman that wants that, but she can't be a fool. She's not supposed to be in line with being submissive to somebody who's not being a general, a leader, a provider.
Correct.
And like a lot of you wanna, what Selena Johnson said, you wanna wear the king, you wanna be the king, you gotta wear the crown.
That right.
That's every day, no days off, no holds barred.
And the
Right.
Bible said, heavy is the head who wear the
Wear the
crown.
crown.
So be prepared for it.
Let's read
Yeah.
some of the comments, and then we'll come back at it.
Adrian said, Michelle said they don't know what they're looking for in a woman because most men don't understand how to troll.
Hold on, guys, we're reading.
Because they're used to trolls. I mean, I would do that. And then Adrian says, oh, you are absolutely correct. Michelle said, I want a man to take charge. You lead, I'll follow. But you gotta know how to.
I think to your point about, to what we're asking in that question, I agree, about alpha and alpha.
Mhm.
I think sometimes, and I'm not, nothing beta, I'm not saying nothing, no shade, that beta men aren't strong
That's right.
enough to lead an alpha woman. By no means am I saying that. But he is definitely going to have to put in the work.
Yes.
Because if you do not put in the work, she really is going to end up being the leader of the household. Because she's gonna
work for her.
And that's right.
And I hope that was a problem.
And
Because
then,
you couldn't carry the load.
because
Yeah.
you couldn't
So
carry the
don't do it.
load. So
Yeah.
if you're not a strong beta man, it goes right back to what we're saying. sign up for what you can handle.
That's
You're
right.
not-
You got to stay in your lane. Absolutely. We
Yes, you
cannot
got class.
sign up
Sign
for
up for
something that we know we cannot handle.
Real talk.
That is very true.
And I say that to say, I do believe, in my opinion, when we say what's a good fit, I think an alpha does need an alpha. An alpha woman does need an alpha
Me
man,
too.
because I do believe, regardless of how strong she is, we as women, we are still weak in something. We are still emotional creatures.
Yes,
We are
yes.
still soft in nature in areas that if the right alpha man know how to lead, meaning, don't mean you're dominant to the fact that you're talking to her any kind of way.
Now, but we can have it.
You know, it's more of what it is in the form of communication,
Right.
that you can really, in your tone, that's just like our children, sometimes one thing we gotta do is give them a look.
Yeah.
And then they already know what it is.
But does an alpha man know how to be soft?
Well, I don't necessarily think it gotta be soft, I think it got to be that he has to know effective communication, and effective communication don't mean screaming at that lady.
Now, I agree with that, but I'm saying soft to the point to where even with an alpha male, right?
Mhm.
Like Dirty was saying, even with an alpha male, I don't think even alpha males wanna be the all the
That's
time.
right,
You wanna be able to come home
got
and
some,
take that cape off some
Yeah.
too, cause you can know this is your safe space.
Right.
So you can be hard at the world, you can
Right.
lead this family, but I need you to be soft and vulnerable with me.
In certain
In
areas,
certain-
in certain
right,
areas.
in certain areas.
Because
Right.
I think an alpha man has to set a foundation to let that lady know that he means business.
I agree.
And being
I
business
like that.
doesn't mean I spare your feelings all the time. It means how I verbalize it.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's
So
right.
that's what that means. That means I give it to you raw and uncut,
Right.
but I ain't got to call you
I
all
know.
kind of views
Names
and
and
hoes and all
right.
of this
Yeah,
and
the way
cutting
you
to
do
you to disrespectfully.
Y'all
It
talk
means-
to 'em.
It
Yeah.
means I do still say, hey, Sean, like Dirty said, now we ain't doing that in here.
You don't know that.
Right, it means that you put your feet down and you allow her to know how things are going to run.
But let's take this
And then
out.
y'all have some dialogue and conversation, because again, we're alphas too. So we're gonna speak our pieces too,
Mhm.
but then you come to some agreement.
That's
But
right.
it ain't about speaking to
I ain't
her.
got to
See
see
this,
it up. You
when it ain't
already
about
know
control,
what it is.
when it ain't about control, when the alpha woman knows her perception and knows what she's supposed to do, and that man is doing everything, walking in the light of a righteous man. I'm talking about God fearing. I'm talking about
Y'all
leader,
heard.
general. Hold on now. I'm talking about leader, general, provider, protector with no days off.
You're right.
All of these things are already in line.
That's
They
right.
will become one
That's right.
without you having to do anything extra, because God is gonna put his hand on and see what's going on, and it gonna manifest. Now, anytime it ain't in orderly fashion form like that, it's because somebody got an anger, because somebody ain't pulling their weight, because
That's
somebody ain't doing their job, because
That's
somebody wanna control. That love ain't got no barriers of being none of that. If alpha male and alpha woman is together, we make good mindful decisions. We communicate. We got them complement each other.
That's
We
right.
build,
That's
we
right.
bond, we grow. And
That's
if
right.
it ain't that, you can get your ass out my face.
That's right.
What they can do dirty.
Get the hell on.
That boy.
Get the hell on.
But yeah,
You like how you
I do believe that alpha women do definitely need an alpha man, because again, we want somebody that's going
You
to.
gonna run that man slap over.
I was just gonna say, we
I ain't
got
letting
no.
nobody
If he
run
ain't
me
a
over.
warrior, she's gonna run over him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth. The good guy ain't gonna get respected like that. Just because you being the good guy, you're not gonna get respected like that. You got to be the good guy and the guy that gonna goddamn show her what's good,
Yeah, right.
take care of everything
Hey, Sean, come
good.
and let me talk to you.
Huh?
You
heard
the
me?
man ain't gonna stand it.
And then at the same time, when you're doing that, she know not to get it out of line. She ain't gonna disrespect you.
Ain't nobody.
There you go.
And then when she
There you
taking
go.
care of what she's supposed to, he ain't gonna disrespect you.
They're right.
And
Even if he,
Right.
even if he pissed
That's
right,
right, it go both ways.
even if I'm pissed off at you, like,
Yeah.
come here.
That's right.
They're right.
Let me have a
They're right.
conversation
They're
with
right.
you.
They're right, let me
Hey.
whisper in your ear.
Ain't nobody gonna
You
run
right.
over you.
I'm talking about, you're right, even if also, I'm gonna text you like, now look now, look now.
Right,
Look,
right.
look.
Right.
Too far.
That's
Right.
They're right.
I don't
Look.
play the
Dirty.
run over game.
Dirty. Look,
They're right.
let's
No.
say.
Hold on.
let's say y'all out, right? Dirty say he gonna send that text. Only thing you gotta do is send them eyes. You know how
Yeah,
that
I
is,
see
right?
that. Sit down.
She already know what it is, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, sitting there one with the emoji of the head explode.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
When I say nothing,
Yeah, right. That is true.
Yeah, I think it's all the way
that's
you
when-
communicate.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that comes from spending
What's up,
time, having conversation. You gotta do
Well.
that in order for you to get that type of connection
yeah,
with somebody to where, like you said, I can look at you.
you know
Oh,
what's going
hey.
on.
Amanda.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it loud. So thank you, Breezy. They can come over if you're on YouTube. You can come to
Yeah.
YouTube Amanda Miller Talk Queens, but we are not able to reach your comments today on
That's right.
on YouTube. If you're following us on Amanda Miller Talk Queens on Facebook, Amanda Miller Talk Queens on Facebook, put your comments in the chat.
Yes.
And we will be more than happy to read your comments and have that conversation. Because we have an open mic.
That's
These
right.
questions that people have already inboxed me. Because last week we asked them to go ahead and inbox their questions.
Good.
So these are questions that people already have given. So
Y'all hear the
whatever
young lady?
you got, go ahead, come on over. Amanda Miller
That's
Talk
right.
Queen, put it in chat. We'll read it, we'll talk about it, and then we're gonna pivot and talk about these guys and their career movements. One more thing. Oh, this one is super crazy,
Go ahead.
but I'm still gonna give it. Should a man only open the door when a woman is getting in the car? So you're gonna open the door when the lady getting in her vehicle. When you're gonna open the door.
For her to get in her own car.
No, or
For her to get in your car.
or in her car. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
right.
The
Yeah.
car, period. That's
Yeah, you
right.
gonna open the door?
However, when the lady is getting out of the car, are you getting out the driver's seat, walking around and opening the door for the lady instantly?
For the lady.
Right.
I ain't doing it for Keisha, no.
Right.
No, I'm here for real.
I ain't talk to me
I'm
dirty.
gonna get the door. I'm gonna get the door from my car door, her car
I ain't
door.
gonna even sit
I'm
right
not
here
going-
sugarcoat.
I'm
I'm
not
not
letting
doing it all the
Oh,
time.
I'm doing it all the time.
I ain't doing-
mine
I ain't
now.
gonna
I'm
sit
getting
right
the
here
door.
sugarcoat.
Hold on,
I ain't
we're gonna come to you,
sugarcoat.
Casey.
But see, you ain't got to sugarcoat it when it's already instilled within you.
Mhm.
That's what
I ain't,
I'm
this
just
is what I'm saying.
Okay, let's go, Casey.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Ain't nobody, ain't damn man finna sit right here and act like they go open that door every
It
time.
ain't no act. It ain't no act.
Because
Or
Casey,
do it every time.
Let me tell you, Casey, what I'm gonna
You
do.
might got some
You a
doing.
lie.
I'm
But
sorry.
They must
You
go
a
sit in
lie.
the
You a lie. You know, and I, with all due respect, you a lie.
Man,
Like,
I don't
each
do it
and-
all the time.
Say you don't deal, damn it, because every time me and mine are moving
I don't
around,
do it.
I don't let her move,
Ain't
touch
nothing
no
wrong with
dog.
that, Casey.
I don't let her open no
Keep it
door.
real.
I don't do it.
I do.
That's what you do.
I do.
That's
It's-
what
it
you
was
do. I
instilled
said
in
me.
me.
Okay.
It was instilled in me. But
Right.
again, I ain't doing it for Takesha and them and whoever else is watching.
They're right.
Okay.
They're
So you
right.
doing it for
My
that lady.
I ain't
girl,
doing it all the time.
my girl
Right.
every
Right.
time.
Right.
But you know what? My girl gonna make sure
What's
I'm
up, bro?
straight
They're
every
right.
time.
Cause
So
she gonna reach
whatever
over, open
you
that
deal
door.
with it,
Reach over, open that door,
Right.
reach
mine
right.
gonna have that
Got
that
it.
2 or 2, so I'm just
That
out
boy.
with a different life.
So what you doing, Bree? You open the door both in and out?
I do a little bit of it all. I ain't nothing all the time.
Right, and that all the time,
I'm just saying
every
for
day.
me.
But see, it's the
Wait a minute,
little, look, check this out though. It's the
Okay,
little
hold on,
thing that
hold
they
on,
don't do,
hold on,
and then
hold
they
on,
get
Derek.
mad with their
Hold on,
woman
Derek.
when, you know what I'm talking about? She
But
ready to
nothing
leave.
nigga do.
You
Right.
talking about?
Hold on,
You know what I'm
Derek,
saying?
hold on,
That's
Derek.
that. Girl, I'm
Go ahead,
sorry,
go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
It's a
I'm
public
getting
service
mad.
announcement.
Wait, hold on.
PSA, public service announcement. If you plan on sliding into Amanda DMs and you wanna take that lady on a date, you're gonna have to open the door because she will sit in your car and not move. You better open it for her to get in and for her to get out. I'm telling you what I know. I be trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't be listening to me though. Cause I'm telling you, I've been knowing this lady from before y'all. You gonna have to open the lady door, and you gonna let the lady in, and you gonna let the lady out.
But I guess I go back to Dirty's point. And ladies, by all means, I'm not saying women of a certain caliber are exempt from being treated, and I might be by my tongue, like a lady. But it goes back to what Dirty is saying. If you have not presented yourself in that manner, maybe he don't look at you in that manner to give you a certain type of treatment, and or either maybe you haven't set your, again, we talk about standards. So, again, having conversations, what's important to you? Oh, a woman, a man opening the door in and out may not be important for the next woman,
That's right.
but it's important to me.
Cause she don't have that set standard, she ain't had a brother to do it for her, she ain't been introduced to it.
That's
So
very true.
again, like I said, if I love that woman, I'm gonna love her for real, as the song say. So like, there's no days off, there's every time we go into the grocery store, Walmart, to eat dinner, steakhouse,
That's right.
whatever. I got that, and guess what, it ain't even about her, it's about me. Cause guess what? If she decide to get lovers come and go, she can wake up tomorrow and say she wanna go. The next woman that gonna sit there in that stratosphere, I'm gonna align her the same way.
That's
if I let
right.
her be my queen.
That's
So that's the
right.
man that I am. See, y'all go, see, a lot of not y'all, but people set standards and don't want to hold accountability. They wanna set standards and have it aligned in one way. No, the standard gonna be able to set your foot just like you gonna set mine. And
That's
whatever
right.
your standards are, that's the only thing that's gonna align it to be individuality. Your standards are your standards, but whatever your standards are, you got to stand on them.
That's
Whatever
right.
is instilled in you and you believe in it, you got to stand on it with no days off.
That's right. And no matter what the person look like, no matter what they doing, if they're not moving in the direction that you want them to move in, what we say, we gone.
Yeah, cause I just believe we have more years in front of, behind us,
Then we
behind
will
us,
follow. That's right.
behind us than we do in front of us. So there's no need at this age to waste time on things that a person aren't willing to do that's important
I
to
agree.
you. And then you gotta verbalize that because nobody knows what's important to you if you don't tell them.
That's right.
Because as you see, different mindsets right here from two
That's
different
right.
men.
That's
And
right.
so somebody may be okay with Casey not opening the door for them.
Right.
Because again, she may not never have experienced just like what Dirty had said, she may not never experience that. Maybe she
But she
don't
probably have.
and maybe it's just not important to her, but I
Right.
believe
Right.
that
Right.
as a female, if you are a certain type of woman, and ladies, I love all my sisters, but if you're not Bonquisha, and you are a lady, and you're a classy lady, you want that man to open your
That's
door.
gonna keep that man
I'm
on his
telling you,
toes. That's gonna keep
bingo.
that man motivated. They gonna, come on, man. You good? I don't know. I got a standard.
Queen treatment, you gotta know how to give king treatment.
Okay.
That's
then.
right,
Okay, then.
but
So,
if you can't give king treatment,
if you ain't being no king.
that's
I
right,
agree.
because I think it's time out that we stop doing that. And the
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why I
Yeah,
say that
we do
is
that
this.
quickly.
We as women won't allow a man to set a foundation for us to follow.
That's true.
We feel like we instantly want to win because we think the next woman is, and we don't want to use the word competition, but it is what it is. And I mean, stop saying it ain't no competition because it is what it is. We want to start doing things so fast that we don't even let him lead. We
That's
say
right.
we want to lead
That's
a
true.
leader.
You go straight into wife mode and you ain't nobody wife.
Right, let that man
I ain't
lead.
doing that.
Let that man show you whether he's gonna give you those things that are important to you or not.
Mhm.
And if you have people who say, stop trying to teach a man how to treat you. The man don't know what's
Until you
important to you
tell
unless
him.
you
Until
tell
you
him.
tell
That's right.
That's
I
right.
agree.
The man ain't no psycho, so stop
A lot
saying
of
it.
people do
Stop
better
that.
with trying to figure out and read your mind. Cause
That's
I tell
right.
you quick, baby, listen here.
Say
If
that
you don't
again.
tell me what's going on, I ain't finna figure it out.
That's right.
That's right. Casey, I got a question. So you said you do it sometimes, right? But if your girl said, this is important to me, this makes me feel like whatever, is it something that you would be willing to change?
Yeah, I work on it.
But see, listen here though. Now she just come out the blue with it. I'ma feel like Waukesha and them that got hold to her and got because not for real.
Cause you weren't
Well,
doing that in the beginning.
where was those things
Right.
in the beginning? See, like you can't switch up.
You can't switch
It's
the game
at
up.
halftime.
Midway.
Like that, those infidelities and infiltrations got to be already structured from the gate, from kickoff.
Yeah,
I
she
agree.
lied.
See what I'm talking about?
I
I'm
agree.
just being a hunter now.
I agree.
With me.
Talking
That's
about
right.
this stuff.
That's right, that's
I
right.
agree, but again, that's when men have to be willing to have conversation. and leave with a
She
top
live over
head
there
and not with the bottom head.
okay.
Because guess what, you don't even wanna have a conversation, because the first thing you trying to do is call somebody in your children at home.
Right.
No.
So
No.
this our last question, and then we're gonna shift,
Okay,
to what we got. What secrets do you keep from your partner? Cause somebody gave me this, they said that, they found out that their partner was keeping something financially, away from them. It was a financial situation, and they have not had that conversation and disclosed it.
I ain't never with you.
But what do you mean by partner? Because when you say partner
Yeah.
with me, you have to be my wife, because you are my girlfriend, I ain't obligated to tell you shit.
I agree.
That's right.
And I go get my own money. I'm not he that lays up off a woman under no circumstance.
Me?
And then
That's right.
like and I salute to those of that nature.
That's
But you know,
right.
you got a lot
This
of
was his wife.
okay,
I don't remember. I think that was
Now,
his
now, if
wife.
it's
I'm
wife,
not
you don't
sure.
keep
I
no
work-
secrets.
I work-
Okay then, now if you my wife, you got every right to know what the hell going on.
That's right.
That's right.
It's
That's
your
your
right
wife.
time. You ain't got no paperwork on me.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you dirty.
That's true.
I ain't
That's
telling you
true.
shit.
I agree.
But guess what though?
I
I ain't he that's
I-
finna be in
I
your
agree.
business either though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, people like the, I ain't got to do this, but then they all in your business. I ain't checking your bank account, I ain't checking your phone, I ain't doing none of that.
Right.
I mean,
I agree.
boundaries need to be respected.
I agree.
What about if you're heading in that direction? When do you feel like you need to start talking about whatever those secrets may be?
While we building our, planning our wedding, I wanna hear that shit. I need to know you all the way.
I
through.
agree.
right.
I agree.
Cause now if I tell you, simultaneously in advance, now they give you time to put whatever trajectory of a plan in your head.
That's right.
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
about?
I agree.
I'm just saying with me now.
I agree.
Mhm.
Shit, I'm with you on everything you say.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, when it started to get to that point,
Yeah,
we
you
need
got to
talk
show me
about
this
some
shit
stuff.
for
That's
real,
right,
man.
That's right.
For real though.
Bree,
Yes.
what things, I'm gonna try to kind of take away the secret, what things that you may be hesitant to talk to your wife about?
If it's gotten to the wife, part, I don't think there should be any secrets or any type of, because you done made it, hopefully you done made it for years of going through shacking up together, being together, you know what I'm saying, boyfriend and all that stuff. So shit done went through that when you talking about marriage. So that's the next level to go to as far as a relationship. That's the highest level. So I think there should be open season for that, for everything. Nothing should be secret, but and I'm talking about reality though, but it is. It's still secrets, and people gonna hold secrets forever in life. They're just people.
That's
This is
right.
how we do. You can be married 10,000 years, you're still gonna hold secrets. I'm talking about reality. I ain't talking about no person, I ain't talking about me,
That's
I ain't
right.
talking about nobody individual. I'm talking about statistic wise. Secrets gonna be in the game. But what we try to do is we try to open it as much as possible. Because a lot of us been through, difficult times that's coming up, and not seeing this type of love in the neighborhood, I'm saying, in the communities, in your family. A lot of us didn't grow up with our dads, so we didn't get to see, so we had to learn out from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we had to get from out there, not, from our uncles, from a male perspective, you know what I'm saying? And we can only learn so much from our moms.
But look, do we get secrets messed up with that ain't your damn business? I'm just being a mama, cause I ain't got no secret. All that old extra shit. I ain't got no secrets. I ain't hiding shit. I'm an open motherfucking book. For any given day. But what ain't your motherfucking business?
Yeah.
But that's your
But
wife,
when it comes to your wife,
that's
it
your
is her-
wife,
Okay, is it my business, baby, that you on the diet and you cheated your diet and you went to goddamn the Dunkin' Donuts and got a donut today?
Yeah.
I don't really need to know that.
But I'm talking
But if you do, I honor it. But if you don't, I ain't mad about it.
Well,
That's
right.
fine.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying?
okay.
But we're talking about major
So
stuff.
That's what, right,
the
let's
little
break
white
that
guys
down.
add up to the major ones, though. You see what I'm saying? I got to be able to trust you all the way around the fountain. You see what I mean?
I agree.
I don't have any secrets. I'm sorry. I don't. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
Me too. Don't be scared. Don't be
Real
mad
talk.
when you get an outcome.
Cause at this point, you being fake with me.
Okay, I think, like
So
you
here we
said,
go
the
again
little
with the
things.
individuality. We're not talking about individual. We're talking statistics.
Overall.
Statistics Realistically, I'm saying, of
But
course,
again,
I
I'm
ain't
not
got-
up
I
the
don't
world,
have
I'm
no-
just in.
Bro,
You
I'm not
really
a
ain't
secret.
no
I don't have
reason.
secrets either.
No,
Okay.
I don't have no
For
secrets.
the average
I'm
person.
talking about. I'm
So if
talking
I
about
get in my
statistics.
relationship and if I love you, baby, I ain't finna goddamn keep nothing from you that you supposed to need to know. But what ain't your business? Ain't your business. Ain't your business. Me and goddamn KC went to the goddamn Blue Flame and throw $3-4. Ain't your business now.
But it
ain't-
is.
No, it
Then
ain't.
you
It
throw
ain't.
$300.
I said $3-4. That
Oh,
would be
okay,
$3.
okay, my fault, my fault, my fault,
$3-4 might be
my fault.
$3-400. But I'm just saying though, if it ain't taken away from,
In the household.
man,
Okay, I'm
I ain't
with you.
missing that.
Okay, I'm with you.
The
I'm with you.
bill paid, you straight everything. Me and KC been go throw these $3-400 at the Magic City.
Okay.
What day of month? Magic City Monday. You know what I'm talking
Like
about?
I said, Monday.
All right, so let's shift.
Ready to-
Yeah,
to
we're gonna
introduce
shift
yourself.
and go ahead and thank you. This was amazing. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. So, Breeze, we'll start down there with you. Definitely want you to have the opportunity to tell these people about
What you got going on?
what you got going on, more in depth to whatever you need to share. We want to hear it.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank y'all for inviting me to the 105.7 phase. Yes, I'm the Queen. As Queens.
Thank you.
I thank y'all for inviting me and inviting all of us. But starting with me, they call me Bruce. I got a lot going on. What it is God blessed me with so many talents and gifts. So I had to reinvent myself like I do all the time. I reinvent myself because what I was doing was I was doing all, trying to use all my gifts and talents that I was using. And I wasn't getting anywhere. It was slowing me down. I was spreading myself thin, you know what I mean? So I had to reinvent myself and say, what you really want to do? You know what I mean? I know you got this, I know you can do that and do all these other things, but you got to get a foundation. Everybody has to have a foundation. So I broke it down and said, you know what? I'm a dancer, I'm a skater, I'm a musician, I do a lot of stuff. But I had to break it down and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do roller skating. So I locked down my roller skating and I used that as my foundation. And so from doing that, I built me a company. And I'm gonna call it an empire. That's what I call it. I have an empire on the roller skating world to where I built it myself. Me and the Most High, of course. But He allowed me to do this. And so now that I built my empire with roller skating, I flipped the hobby into a business. And on my business now, I'm into 2 movies. I'm in the ATL movie as cameo in the ATL movie, which was going to be called Jelly Bean, but they changed it because a whole lot of other stuff went down. We'll go through all that right there. But I'm in a Black Lightning, which is another black superhero here in Atlanta. I'm in there's roller skating. I'm in Tyler Perry's Daddy's Little Girl. I'm in there as an extra, but I have cameos in other movies. So I took my roller skating and put it to a whole nother level. I want to be professional with it. I want to stay professional because I started the hobby for years, just doing it as a hobby.
You gotta move it though.
Oh, and I forgot a movie. I forgot on YouTube. What? The Zone? Hey.
The series.
The Zone series,
You
yeah.
skating in that too? Are you skating in the zone?
No, I'm not skating in the
Oh,
zone.
Okay.
But I'm shooting some hoop. Yeah.
And she was dice.
She was dice, yeah. And so yeah, so what I did was, like I said, I changed my hobby to a business, and I incorporated a business around my roller skating. And the name of my business is called Skate-Tainment, which is roller skating entertainment. Entertainers on roller skating. So I have different entities with different type of roller skating in my business. Like I created a new sport called skate hoops, playing basketball on roller skates. Stay tuned, people, because it's coming.
You can actually play basketball on roller skates.
Yes, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I can do anything on roller skates. But yeah.
Pay some car.
Yeah.
On the skate.
Yeah, so, and I have a doing business as a style skating league. It's a style of roller skating that I created myself. I call it style skating because of the ATL style. We got a lot of swag, style, and our culture. So I put it into the roller skate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, therefore, I have my company. I have a couple of schools that I implement the company with. FL Stanley Elementary School.
Okay.
I do a demonstration with them, trying to get roller skating to the schools so these kids can come off these computers and these laptops so much, move around, get active. And because skating has a whole lot of benefits to go with it. So I'm into the school systems, getting the getting the roller skating to the school system so these kids can actually have their activities back like we grew up, you know what I mean? We grew up outside with the flyways, skating outside, you know what I mean? So, that's one of the things, one of my goals that I'm doing. And, also, the main thing I wanna talk about is I purchased a mobile skating rink, floor. And so what that is a mobile skating rink floor is a floor that we can skate anywhere. I can have my own parties, I can collab with people having parties, skate parties, graduations, a lot of things you can do with the mobile skating rink. You don't have to be, it's an indoor and outdoor floor where you don't have to just be on the outside, or you don't have to be on the inside. So you can do it however you would like to do it. So right about now we got a lot of things going on as far as the floor concerned, like actually doing a movie as well called Skate or Die, which my partner KC right here was hollering at me one time. He just said, "Yo, Breeze, man, Skate or Die." He just called me Skate or Die, and I was like, "Whoa!" I said, "KC, man, you know what? Man, we can turn that into a movie." He was like, "Let's do it." You know, he got me in a couple of movie scenes, YouTube series like Zone series. He got me with that. He invited me to come, and he got me in seat at the table. You know, with Ivy Pearl. Shout out, you know what I mean, to her.
Shout out to Alana.
Yeah, and shout out to the world, to everybody who participated in the movies. And so just taking the roller skating, I'm taking the roller skating to another level. And I thank God for it. And we just gonna keep it pumping and keep it pumping.
How they find you, so guys, if people wanted to have you to come out, set up the skating stuff for them, like for events, birthday parties, how do they find you to get connected with that?
Okay, yeah, you can email me at Skate Attainment, that's SK8, the number 8, ATAIN, MENT. That's Skate Attainment, SK, the number 8.
Number 8.
Yes. 8 Attainment, ATAINMENT. CES, CES, at gmail.com. I'm on YouTube. You can reach me on YouTube at same thing as Skate Attainment. Just Skate Attainment, SK8, ATAINMENT. I'm on Facebook, Skate Attainment as well on Facebook. IG, the same, on all social media. You can find me up on the Skate Attainment.
Okay. So great. So guys, if you guys, I think this is awesome.
Yes.
I was very impressed, but I never heard an outdoor skate park. So guys, if you are interested in entertainment for your families, your events, your kids, having a skate